The Standard Bank Joy of Jazz Festival ended on a high note last night. Our reporter Ndundu Sitole caught up with seasoned jazz artist and opera vocalist Sibongile Khumalo. Khumalo reflected on the recent wave of gender-based violence cases gripping the country.
All your performance, comes at a time when, we are facing the scourge, gender-based violence, femicide. Do you think music can be used to heal our nation?
Music is always used to heal the nation. Artists, musicians more specifically, are reflectors of what the nation or a nation is about, the state of a nation. So invariably, we are affected. We are human beings after all. We are citizens of the country. So whatever is happening, whatever affects you and the other person affects us as well. I mean, I am very certain there are very few people in the industry, whether it's in the music industry or performing arts, broadly. I'm almost certain there are very few people who are not affected by it, whether it's somebody you know personally or somebody who's associated with somebody that you know that kind of thing, and it's a spiral. Yeah.
I was sitting in the audience, and when you were playing Mountain Shade, and I saw everyone in the audience and responding, and young and old. Mao, when you write your music, do you write for specific people, or is you just write and hope it will have that impact?
Firstly, I didn't write Mountain Shade, the music itself. Yes. I only wrote the lyrics to it, right? I only wrote the lyrics of Mountain Shade, one. Two, there are certain messages that may resonate with a particular group or a certain group of society, and maybe not others. But the major thing for me is to write music that people across generations can respond to, can relate to. Mountain Shade, you've used the example of Mountain Shade. Little girl, I've had 6-year-olds. Mama, that song. I've had 60-year-olds relate to it, and I suppose the point is I create music that I hope all sectors or various sectors of society can respond to it. The message in the music will grab some, and it might not grab others. I don't set out to write a song for our Koko, and that it resonates with people across generations is very gratifying for me, because I guess the music then becomes and remains universal in that way.
And in terms of coaching and mentoring young people, young musicians up and coming, how important is that for you?
It is very important. It's extremely important. I may not necessarily do it formally, as in a classroom or in a lesson, a structured lesson, but it's something I do all the time. Because I work with young people every single time. I mean, you probably noticed the band that I work with. It's very young men, for that matter, and for me, it has become very important and very significant to work with young guys, because a lot of the time we affirm young women. We're taking a girl child to work. We're doing this for the girl child. And the younger guys, the younger men, the younger guys do feel left out. They do feel left out. And as a mother, as an elder, kubalulekile ukuthi we must engage them. We must understand what worries them. What is it about what's happening in this country that is that makes them uncomfortable, that makes them unhappy? How can we correct that? How do we fix that? You know, and there's no. It's important to do it for young girls, but it's